Hi, I'm here with Sergeant Johnny Nunez, the president of the Global Alliance of Hispanic Law Enforcement Professionals. Sarge, what do you think? How was the turnout today?
Well, first of all, thank you for joining with me on the journey. This is great because I think we saw the interest other than that it was happening. The conversation, I think this is what we want to sit on the table, have let's come to the table, let's listen to each other. But at the same time, the purpose of this was to give the perspective of the police force to the community, to tell them what are your rights, but at the same time, what are your responsibilities. As you saw in the role plays, not only is it fun, but it's also educational. And that's the idea, so that to put the general population in the shoes of the police officer, as you saw, to understand that this is controlling and stopping someone that just committed a violent robbery, where the officer may have to resort to force, especially if the person is to do so. And that was the idea, to give that perspective to the community.
Well, Sergeant, there was so much emotion, there was a lot of emotion, and I understand you do this on your own time. What makes you do that?
That is correct. I mean, some of the sentiments that were expressed, saying that the community, the police were already on the scene. And I said, well, that's why I'm doing this, because I do it now, so needs to reach out to the community. In New York, I think that is happening. There's some programs out there that make it trying to bring all that, which is but I felt the need to come out to the community through my non-profit organization, as you saw all the law enforcement members that are part of us. And as I said, we volunteer and try to do this, but hopefully is doing that also, reaching out to the community, because I think this is important.
It's a great approach, and as the program was going on, so many people were reaching out. How can we get the organization, Gallup, and Sergeant Nunez and his team to come to that? How do we do that?
Well, sure, and as you saw, there was a high level of emotions, and it's understandable in light of everything that was happening. You saw the kind of like the language, which I always try to avoid. It's reality, that's what's happening. So we let people vent. That's important. But as far as us coming out to the community, it's simple. I mean, public information also, reach out to yourself through me, through the organization. We have a website, which is probably captured on the screen later, www.gahlp.org. We'd love to come out to the community. And hopefully, we did extend an invitation to the precinct. They did send some officers. It was last minute notification, but ideally, every community that we go to, ideally, we want to extend an invitation to the local precinct commander so that they'll have the officers representing the precinct to listen to the concerns of the community, so that the community gets to know who it is that represents them. And I think they add value to the conversation, whereas us, our job is to just present the facts and objectively without the, like you said, right? And then, you know, let people digest it and hopefully it's appreciate each other's perspective. But I think that's what's usually accomplished at the end, where you here, and at the same time, so it's important to both sides of information and your rights and knowing the parameters. Respecting people's rights.
Listen, thank you so much. Congratulations on the first seminar.
Yes.
And we're going to see each other on the next one.
Great. Do a series.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you.
Willie Mae Anderson, and I'm the manager of this theme park.
The manager of Cthulhu Parkway Towers. Well, first of all, thank you so much for hosting us here today. What do you think as far as the program, as far as the discussion? I know there was some emotion. How do you feel about the seminar itself?
I feel like this is the start of something new and that we need and have to have, and I beg you to please come back again and again so that we can try here in our community to start getting things straight between the citizens and the police department.
What do you believe, in your opinion, can this help change the conversation this help change the interaction between law enforcement and community?
Yes. Yes, of course it can. This is how you make change. And I don't think you can start up top with the politicians and come down. We have to start grassroots. We have to start you and I and the people in the community, and then we can go collectively to the people at the top and tell them what we want and demand that they give us what we want.
Those wonderful thoughts, and also it's great to know that it's appreciated. Do you believe we should continue to do this?
Yes.
Moving forward?
Yes, and you can come here whenever.
Are you coming with us when we go somewhere else?
Of course I will.
Absolutely.
I'm with you. I'm part of you.
We need your thoughts. We need your history. And once again, thank you so much for having us here
You're
today.
welcome. And may I just say,
Yes,
these two buildings are tenant owned. We own this. The tenants own these buildings.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. You're doing a great job.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you the next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
My name is Detective Luis Salvador. I'm with the New York City Police Department. My current assignment is branch homicide. I am a 25-year plus member. We are here in this event, which is one of the events that we try to bring to the community in behalf of our organization, Gallups. And I believe that today was a very successful start.
Absolutely. Detective, the emotion. There was emotion. There was back and forth. Did you expect that?
Really, I kind of took me a little bit by surprise, because basically our presence here was to teach and to bring the message of community relationship between the police department and the citizens. But there were honest questions, and basically I do agree at this point that there should be more dialogue between the police department and the community you serve.
How do you feel as far as, not speaking in behalf of the police department, but is there something that the police department can do different? Is there something that the citizens of this great city can do different?
Oh yes, I believe that the police department should take point to this little event that we have here, and maybe they can take now the initiative to make this event a more frequent event, not only to this community here in Harlem, but to bring it to all the city. Because I believe we need to have that type of relationship between our community and the police department.
Absolutely. Something that always stuck in my head, and having so many friends in the police department, is it's illegal to resist arrest. I think that that's something that a lot of people should walk away with.
No, that's one of the main goals that we have here. When a police officer has every right to make an arrest and you resist it, you're breaking the law. So the point is, if a police officer tells you you're under arrest, comply. Because if you don't comply, this is what happened, or this thing that's going on right now. It happens when you don't comply. Comply means you're going to be brought into the station house, you're going to be able to speak your side, you're going to be able to have a lawyer present if you wanted to, and everything could be solved. Because all the police officer needs is probably cost to bring it in.
Absolutely. And before we go, you are just not a detective, you're a first grade detective.
Yes, I am.
Which is pretty powerful in the police department.
Oh yes, yes it is. I'm very proud to have that title, and I'm proud to say that I'm an immigrant, that I came here when I was 12 years old, and to be able to stand here in front of you and say, I'm a first grade detective and I'm a homicide detective is more than an honor. I really believe that I make the difference.
Absolutely. As a first grade detective, as a immigrant of this great city, do you recommend our youngsters to seek a career in law enforcement?
Listen, if you want to make a difference, I hear the young kids not respecting police officers, expressing this very negative way to the police officer. Take the test. Join the police department. We need to have a change, and maybe you might be able to change things. The police department is open to anyone who's willing to become a cop. And I tell you one thing, I believe in my career, I make difference, or I make the difference. You can do so. Join the police department, come and do the things that I do. Maybe you will help the community and the police department to be once for all.
What else can be said after that? Thank you, Detective. Detective First Grade. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.